Hello, today we're looking at the chain rule. So we're going to look at some exercises that involve the chain rule for differentiation. First question, we're asked to differentiate the following. So what function are we given? We're given, let's pick a color, y equals 1 minus 2x plus x cubed, all raised to the power negative 4. Okay. So with the chain rule, we have some function that is the composition of two other functions, and then we need to take the derivative of that function. So it ends up being g prime, h of x times h prime of x. So we, in some ways, we need to figure out what the two functions g and h are, or sometimes three. So in our case, let's see, g of x is probably x raised to the negative 4, and h of x is 1 minus 2x plus x cubed. Okay, so now, and y is our capital F at x. Okay, all right, so now we can take our derivative. So y prime equals, all right, so what's g prime? Negative 4. And we evaluate g prime at h, so 1 minus 2x plus x cubed, all raised to the power negative 5 times derivative of h, the derivative of 1 minus 2x plus x cubed, and that derivative is negative 2 plus 3x squared. So that's a derivative of our function y. Good. All right, so well, that's a lot of space. Next one. So b, f at x equals 6x squared minus 2x minus 1 all over 2 minus 3x cubed, and all of that is raised to the power negative 2. Okay, so again, if you like, we can quickly write out our functions. So g of x equals x raised to the power negative 2, h of x is our quotient, 6x squared minus 2x minus 1 over 2 minus 3x cubed. Okay, so now let's find our derivative. Oh, so many features. They're great. It's so easy to tap one of them, and the touch screens. All right, so we're back to the pen. So now I can write on the board f prime at x equals, what's g prime? Negative 2x. So we're going to plug our h in. So 6x squared minus 2x minus 1 all over 2 minus 3x cubed raised to the power 3. So now we need to take the derivative of our h. All right, so let's move over a little bit, give ourselves some room. We need to use the quotient rule on h because it's a quotient. So derivative of the numerator first, 12x minus 2 times the denominator minus derivative of the denominator, 9x squared, and times the numerator, 6x squared minus 2x minus 1. All of this is over 2 minus 3x cubed, all squared. Good. And that's our derivative. We can take the time to simplify it, but the main things that identifying your two functions, two or maybe even three functions, g and h, and then taking the derivatives. All right. So what do we have left? We have one more, sorry. So, interesting, y prime, I think that's probably an error. Let's say that's our y. Y equals the cube root of 2x minus 5 all over 1 minus x cubed. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite the function, same function, 2x minus 5 over 1 minus x cubed. And we're going to raise that to the exponent 1 over 3. Okay, so now let's identify our two functions. G is x to the power 1 over 3, and h is everything under the root signs of 2x minus 5 over 1 minus x cubed. And now let's take our derivative. G prime of, oh, sorry, not G, y prime equals G prime, which is 1/3 times x raised to the power negative 2 over 3. 1/3 minus 1. Down. Sorry. So again, yeah, so G prime is 1/3 times x raised to the power negative 2 over 3. But in our case, we need to replace x with h, which is 2x minus 5 over 1 minus x cubed. And we raise all of that to the power negative 2 over 3. Now we need to take the derivative of h. And this is where we use our quotient rule. Derivative of numerator times denominator minus derivative of denominator times numerator, all over denominator squared. And that is the derivative of our function y. The cube root of 2x minus 5 over 1 minus x cubed. Good. That brings us to the end of our video. If you have any questions, send us a note at info@raisemymarks.com or give us a call day or evening, and we'll be happy to answer your questions. Thank you, and we look forward to seeing you again.